Okay, so we're going to be focusing on opening up the hips in this session. We're going to start with some warm-up breaths and then we're going to get straight into it. So start by popping the left leg out in front of you and you're going to step your right foot over. Now if this position already feels tight for you, being like this, ideally the knees are going to be stacked on top of each other. Stay here. If you feel like you can get a bit more, we're going to tuck that left leg under as well, trying to keep those knees piled on top. Placing the right hand down on the side, take a big deep breath in, lifting the left hand up and folding over to the side. Relax the right shoulder down, open the chest and relax into the stretch. We're going to take 4 big deep breaths here. After your 4 big deep breath, the left hand's going to come down. You're going to put palm facing down. Keep the head relaxed and look down to the right hand. Moving the left hand around till you feel a stretch in the neck. And hold it here for 4 counts. Play around with where your hand is to find where you feel that stretch in your neck. And then use the right hand, bring it up and push the head back to center. Okay, untwist the legs. Right foot stays out this time. Left foot over. Again, if this feels tight in your hips, stay here. If you feel like you can get a bit more, tuck this right foot under as well. The left hand comes palm down onto the ground. Relax the left shoulder down. Inhale in. Exhale and bend over. 4 breaths here. After your last exhale, take the right hand down to the ground. Relax the head looking down with the left hand and move the right hand around till you can feel that stretch in the neck. Four big deep breaths in here. Inhale and lift out of the lower back. Exhale and wrap the left shoulder around to relax. After your 4th exhale, use the left hand to come up and bring the head back to center. Okay, we are going to get straight into doing some sun salutations. So we're going to start standing at the front of the mat. And we're going to run through 4 normal sun salutations, 2 on either side. So we're going to inhale in and lift the hands up. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Inhale and lift. Exhale for a forward fold. Step the left foot back and drop the left knee down to the mat, coming up for a lunge. Bring the hands back down to the mat and step back to a plank position. Drop the knees and then lower the chest, keeping the elbows tucked in. And then wrap the shoulders and lift the chest forward. And then back down, take the hands back, tuck the toes in. Push back to a downward dog. Step the left foot through, again for a lunge with the knee down and hands up. Hands come back down the mat, This time step the foot in and chair pose, lifting up, hands back to heart center, exhale. This time on the right hand side, inhale, hands up. Exhale, forward fold. Step right foot back for a lunge. Exhale, hands down and step back to a plank position. Drop the knees and then lower the chest. Hands up, inhale for cobra. Exhale and push back to a downward dog. Step the right foot through. Left knee down, hands up for a lunge. Hands down, step forward this time. Chair pose up. Hands to heart center. Inhale, hands up, we're going to do the left hand side again. Exhale, forward fold. Left foot back. Drop the knee, up for a lunge. Hands down and step back to a plank. Lower the knees and tuck the toes and chest down. Lift for cobra. Exhale, push back to a downward dog. Left foot through. Lunge, hands up. Hands down, step the foot through this time. Chair pose up. Hands to heart center. Right hand side again, inhale, lift up. Exhale, forward fold. Right foot back. High lunge. Hands down, step back to the plank. Lower knees, lower chest. Lift for cobra. Hands back, put back to downward dog. Step right foot through. Back knee down, lift up. Hands down, step forward, chair pose up. Okay, we're going to do 4 rounds, a bit more intense this time. If you're struggling or if that felt a bit challenging, stick with that option. If you want to progress a little bit, follow me. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, forward fold. Left foot back, keep the knee off the mat. Hands down, plank. Keep the knees up, lower the whole body. Lift for cobra. Push back, downward dog. Left foot through for high plank. Hands down at the mat, forward fold. Lift through chair pose. Hands to heart center. Get ready for the right hand side. Inhale in. Exhale, forward fold. Right foot back, high lunge. Exhale, hands down, step back to a plank. Keep the knees off the mat. Slowly lower. Lift for cobra. Exhale, push back, downward dog. Right foot through. Hands down, step forward, fold, and chair pose. Once more on either leg. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Left foot back, high lunge. Hands down for plank position. Lower down. Cobra. Lift the chest through, don't just pull the back up. And push back, downward dog. Left foot through, high lunge. Hands down, forward fold. Lift through chair pose. Right hand side for the last time, inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Right foot back. High lunge. Hands down, step back for a plank. Lower the body. Lift for cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot through. Get ready, forward fold. Lift through chair pose. Okay, well done. That is the end of your sun salutation. So hopefully you'll be feeling a little bit warm now. So we're going to really start to open up the hips now. So come down to the mat on all fours, hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. From here, inhale in and wrap the shoulders, push the ground away. Exhale, tuck toes. Inhale, curl the back up like a cat. Exhale, push through to a downward dog. If you feel like your back is rounded, bend the knees and straighten out that back. Okay, if you can, legs straight. We're going to do 4 breaths together. Inhale in with me and lift the heels up. Taking the hips as high as you can. Exhale and push the heels under the ground. Inhale, lift. Exhale, push. Inhale, lift. Exhale, push. Last time, inhale, lift. Exhale, push those heels in the ground, get that nice flat back, keep those shoulders wrapped. Okay, knees down to mat, guys, well done. Alright, okay, so the first 3 poses we're going to start with on the left and then the right hand side are going to be a lizard, a warrior 2 with a hip open and a pigeon. Okay, so guys, I want you to come and meet me in a plank position. From here, step the left foot up to the left hand. Trying to push the left heel into the floor, keeping the hands flat underneath shoulders. Let the hips sink into this stretch. 4 breaths here. From here, we're going to come up to a warrior 2. So you're going to bring the back foot round so that you've got heel to arch alignment of the feet. We're going to bring the hands out and we're going to sink into this left leg for warrior 2. 4 breaths here. Inhale in and lift out of lower back. Exhale and push your shoulder blades down your back to relax those shoulders. Enjoy the next 2 breaths. For hip walk now, place your left hand onto your thigh. Avoid going too near the kneecap. Keep it quite close to the body. We're going to bring the right hand onto the floor. And as you exhale, we're going to sink into this lunge, straighten the left arm and push that knee away for 4 breaths here. Keep the left heel pushed into the floor. I know this is hard, stay with me on this one, 4 deep breaths. Last one. And then walk the hands to the front of the mat. Bring the left knee down to the hand, the left foot round towards the right. Sink the hips down, untuck the foot, and walk the hands down for pigeon. What we're looking for here is to keep the hips evenly pushed into the floor, so you don't want one side to sink in. Evenly push down, untuck the back toe, and see if you can get that forehead down the mat. 4 deep breaths here, guys. From here, walk the hands up. Step back to a plank position. Get ready to do that all on the right hand side. Step right foot up to right hand. Get the hands underneath the shoulders, push the hips down. Four nice big deep breaths in here. Breathing away, you can feel this stretch to open out some space. Get ready for warrior two on the right. So the right foot stays at the front of the mat, facing forward. The left the left foot arch is in line with the right heel. We'll open the arms out. We're going to inhale in, lift out of the lower back. Exhale and pull the shoulder blades down the back. Sink into that right leg for 4 counts. Bring the right hand onto the right thigh, left hand onto the floor. And as you lunge into this right leg, push the arm away, straighten the arm, and feel that stretch in the right thigh. Spread the weight evenly between both feet. Last breath here, stay with me. And then walk both hands to the front of the mat. Bring the right knee down, the right foot round towards the left hand, the left foot down, untuck the back toe so it's flat. Walk the hands away and see if you can keep those hips evenly pushed down and bring the forehead down to the mat. 4 breaths here. Slowly bring the hands back up. Sit back onto the heels. Open out the knees. Now trying to keep contact between the bum and the heels. We're going to walk the hands away from the body, keeping the palms flat, just to stretch the hips and give them a second to relax in child's pose. 4 breaths here. And walk the hands back up, look guys. Bring the knees in and come back to a plank position. I'm going to start off on the left hand side again, this time for a low lunge. Step the left foot up to the left hand, but we're going to progress this move slightly and bring the forearms down to the mat. 4 counts here. And then to come out of this pose, lower the right knee down to the floor, walk the hands back up and bring the chest up. From here, we're going to inhale in and lift out of lower back. We're going to exhale and lunge, and this time I want you to see if you can grab a hold of this right ankle. Now, if you can't get hold of the ankle, see if you can grab your leggings like this or your sock. But if we can, we're going to take hold of that ankle. And if you can achieve this, see if you can grab it with both hands, but keep that chest pushing forward. 4 counts here. Slowly let this foot lower back down to the mat. And we're going to come into a lazy lunge. So we're going to bring the right hand nice and wide off the mat. You're going to take the left hand and wrap it round the left knee. From here, let the hips fall forward, and then I want you to sink into the right hip so that your hips twist round and you feel a stretch in the left groin. Breathe into where you feel this stretch. Four nice big deep breaths here. Slowly use the right hand to push yourself back round. Both hands come down to the mat. Take the left foot back and come up to a plank position. Step the right foot up to the right hand. Again, progress in this lunge position to come down on the forearms if we can, keeping this right heel pushed into the ground. Four nice big deep breaths. And then from here, bring the hands back up. Drop the left knee down. Bring the chest up. Inhale out with lower back and push into this lunge. To progress this movement, see if you can pick up the left foot. If you can't, see if you could grab your clothing. And if we can, grab with both hands, but still pushing the chest forward into this lunge position. 4 breaths here. After your last exhale, slowly let that foot back down. And this time the left hand comes off the side of the mat. The right hand hooks around the knee. We're going to sink the left hip into the floor and let the hip roll open. Have 4 nice big deep breaths here. Bring yourself back round. Bring the hands back down to the mat. Sit back onto the heels. Open out the knees. Hands flat to the floor. Keeping contact between the bum and the heels. Walk the hands away from the body. And push the chest into the front. Four breaths here just to give the hips a second to relax. And then bring the hands back up. Bring shoulders on top of wrists, knees underneath hips. Inhale in and wrap the shoulders. Exhale, tuck the toes. Push back for downward dog. Four nice big deep breaths here. We're going to finish today's sequence with a hard hip opener on each leg. So we're going to inhale in. We're going to lift, start with the right leg up as high as you can. And then let it fall open towards the left. Push the left heel at the floor and take 4 big deep breaths into the hip. Slowly lower the right foot back down to the mat. And now for the left foot, take it nice and high. Inhale in and let it fall open as you exhale and push the heel on the floor. Slowly draw the leg back down. Bring the knees down to the mat. Untuck the toes. Open the knees out. Hands flat on the mat and walk down for final child's pose. Slowly walk the hands back up. Bring the knees back in. And that is our hip opening practice all done, guys. Thank you.